These are uncertain times, and in these moments, we're reminded of the importance and generosity of volunteers. At Rogers TV, we are truly grateful for our volunteer crew members. Their involvement strengthens and inspires us. During National Volunteer Week, we at Rogers TV applaud you, community TV volunteers, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
With the economic impact of COVID-19 deepening, food banks across Canada are concerned about not having enough food to meet the demand, with many reporting only a 2-week supply remaining. That's why Rogers is partnering with Food Banks Canada in this critical time of need by donating 1 million meals for our fellow Canadians. Let's do what we can. It's time to step up to the plate and donate at foodbankscanada.ca. Together, we can make more possible.
This is Rogers TV, Grey County.
Hello and welcome to this special edition COVID-19 dedicated to our community responses to this pandemic. My name is Carol Merton and thank you for joining me today. Before I introduce our guests, I do have a few words of thank you that I want to discuss with you. First of all, I want to thank our Medical Officer of Health, our Public Health Unit staff, our community service providers and our support agencies, our first responders, the hospitals, retirement homes, long-term care facilities, our farmers, the essential frontline staff in our grocery stores, pharmacies, our delivery truck drivers, our gas station attendants, and so many more people that I have not mentioned, but express a sincere thank you to them as well for their prompt action and their ongoing efforts to keep our community safe. We are all together in this exceptional and ever-changing situation. We are all neighbors, doing our very best to reach out and support each other. Here at Rogers TV, we're providing you with current information from our community agencies and our elected officials. However, as you're probably already aware, this information changes by the hour, by the day, very, very quickly. So we encourage you to stay current with the situation by going online to the Public Health Unit website at publichealthgraybruce.on.ca, listen to the radio, read the daily newspaper, and of course, tune into Rogers TV for more information. So today I'm delighted to welcome as guests to the program Morag Budgeon and Jacquie Furtner. And our topic is going to be about business survival in this COVID-19 pandemic and any other topics that they want to bring forward as well. Thank you both for joining me today. So everyone I speak to is so concerned about our local businesses and the survival of our businesses, and the community is asking, how can we help? So first of all, can you sort of tell us a little bit about you and your role, and then take it from there. I'm going to sit back, have a tea, and you guys can take the program away. So who wants to go first?
Jacquie, why don't you go first?
Oh, okay. So I'm Jacquie Furtner, and I'm the owner of Barebirch, a furniture and home decor and gift shop in the downtown of Owen Sound. I also sit on the board of the DIA, the Downtown Improvement Area. We've been having a lot of discussions about how we can support our membership and how we can make sure that everybody is sort of still there after all this to offer the services and products that they've been working so hard to offer. Mm-hmm. So we and many other businesses right now are trying to find creative ways to get their products and services out to their customers in a safe way. So we know that many of us have had to close our doors entirely. Some restaurants especially are still able to offer takeout and things like that, but some of us have sort of new ways that we're operating, I guess, until things go back to normal. So things like online sales, You can call into a lot of places, even if people aren't at their stores, their phones are being directed to their home phones or cell phones. And many of us are just trying to find ways that we can provide whatever we can for those who need something. So a curbside pickup, curbside delivery, some things we can ship. Delivery and takeout of food is still a major option. I guess that's sort of the first few things I have. Morag, if you want to take it from there.
Sure. Hi, my name's Morag Budgeon, and I wear two hats. I'm the manager of the Owen Sound Farmers Market. I just started that in August with my husband, Richard Thomas. And I am the manager of the Georgian Bay Arts Center, which just opened up in November in the old bingo hall in downtown Owen Sound. We were a part of the Owen Sound Artists Co-op, which I did manage and stopped in August. And we separated in the fall and opened our doors with a new name, and rebranded the Georgian Bay Center for the Arts. So we are in a situation, of course, where we had to close completely. We run classes and open studios and things like that. So it was between that and the market, which had to close completely as well. We've had some very interesting, we've been thinking of very interesting ways, as Jacquie said, to try and figure out what we can do to keep downtown thriving. Jacquie hit the head on the nail, or the nail on the head. The nail on the head when she was talking about businesses looking for other opportunities to get their wares out there, and keeping people aware that we're down here, and that when this is over, we will be booming and back and open for business. But right now we're doing everything we can to stay open, or to stay solvent, to stay viable.
Yeah, and business survival is critical. I mean, for some, it's more of a concern than others. Some have a bit of a buffer, but generally speaking, pretty much everyone is challenged by this new way of doing business. I've heard the term about businesses having to pivot, and that's what you're describing, really, is, you're on one way of doing business, and all of a sudden, everything has changed. Now, I know that the county has been developing a business resiliency map, and also been doing some surveys around business and how business are coping. Have you seen any of that information, or do you have anything to offer about what that information is about?
Jacquie, do you know about the business resiliency plan? I've signed up for it, but you maybe know more about it.
All I know is just that they've sent it out to all the businesses to update, so we can all input right onto the map. You can go through the downtown and anywhere else for local businesses or community programs, and just click on them, and it'll tell you if they're still operating and how they are operating safely right now. If there is one that you're missing, that's missing that you don't see there, you can always contact them. But it's something that's available right on the Grey County website, as well as many other resources for the community, and also for businesses for aid or relief or different programs that are out there right now. It's a good resource.
I can't express how important it is to recognize the use of Facebook and websites. So if there's a business that you're interested in, for instance, what is the farmers market doing right now? Go to our website. It's pretty easy to Google, owensoundfarmersmarket.com, and find out what they're doing. Everybody is using Facebook, social media. We're very lucky. I think of if this had happened 30 or 40 years ago, we wouldn't have that connection that we have right now, where we're able to let people know via Facebook and websites what's going on and what we're doing. It's interesting. When I was walking down to Georgian Bay Center for the Arts this morning, I was looking in windows and seeing how people are dealing with it. So I walked by Fabric Center and read their notice that they are available for curbside pickup. You can contact them, and if there's things you need. I know there's places like the Rocking Horse that have combined their forces with Sugar Dust Bakery and are doing isolation birthday parties, where you can get no contact curbside pickup or delivery with cupcakes, gifts, balloons. I walked by Sprout, and you can reach them on social media, and they will deliver. Many restaurants are delivering, and and using Facebook and the website to make that happen. So we're very fortunate right now to have those tools.
So what I'm hearing from some seniors, is that they're not quite as comfortable giving their financial information over a phone, or because when you describe curbside or delivery, that basically means that the goods are paid for with electronics, correct? Take me through the process. Let's say I wanted to order a cupcake. How would I do that as far as giving payment? Because you really aren't supposed to be handing things back and forth, correct?
Yeah, and I can speak to that. We, as a fundraiser for the Georgian-based Center of the Arts, I started making face masks. We have 9 sewing machines here and so much fabric, bed sheets, everything that people have donated. We've accepted many, many interesting things over the past few months, and some of them, who would have thought bed sheets would be invaluable? But so I've been doing face masks. I've been doing that through Facebook and have them in the window so people can e-transfer me. So they want a face mask, they have to have online banking. If they have online banking, they go through, they transfer the money to my email. If they don't have online banking, when they come to pick them up, I hand them a bag and I am willing to take an envelope. I'm not going to make them change, but I'm willing to take an envelope. And so we have been accepting cash. I think many places, I know I've been down to the dollar store accepting cash, Brigitte accepting cash. So there are places that will accept cash. They prefer e-transfer, but I think in this time, nobody is going to say no to anything that is financially helpful.
Yes, exactly. Certainly business survival. You're describing some really creative ways that they're changing. Who would have thought, right? Masks in a window. I'm wondering if there's other examples you can share about creative business ventures that are happening.
And Jackie, just interrupt me because I'll just blah, blah, blah on. But Ginger Press is offering a Thursday night supper club. So you contact Marianne at the Ginger Press. It's Marianne, MARYANN at gingerpress.com or CA. Anyway, she's doing Thursday night supper clubs. So you sign up for 4 weeks and she will deliver food for you once a week, deliver supper, contactless, the same thing. I know that it's interesting, not necessarily on the financial end, but some of us are using this time to renovate. Joanna at Heartwood Home is renovating her bathrooms, things that she's needed to do. We've been renovating our bathrooms at the Georgian-based center. And I have my 2 sons down cleaning the market. This is a perfect time to do those kind of things that we just haven't had time for. It's interesting because I like to say, it turns out all those things that I was so busy, I said, I can't do that, I'm too busy. Some of them I just didn't really want to do, it turns out. So it's interesting. I don't know if anybody else, if Jackie, if you're having that problem where you should be doing, I should be making jewelry, but I just can't get my head around it. I'm making face masks instead. I don't know if that's a product of COVID-19 and the isolation where you're kind of a little bit paralyzed as well.
Yeah, and I think a lot of businesses too are taking this time to update and upgrade their online presence. So stores that didn't have a website at all before now have websites that you can shop from and either do store pickup or get delivery. Or we have, learning how to do social media, especially with the digital Main Street grant that a lot of businesses got, and learning how to use social media for the first time, and all these new online things that downtown small businesses maybe just have never done before, and it wasn't something that was in our repertoire, and now it's becoming more of the forefront. So look around at your downtown businesses, pick a few of your favorites, ask your friends what their favorites are, check them out. I bet you'll find some things you didn't even know were there, or how they've changed and evolved over the past, well, definitely over the past month or so, but even over the past couple of years, the changes that have been made. It's absolutely amazing the things we can get downtown and how it's being offered now. So it's definitely worth looking around. If we're sitting on our couch with our computers, it's a good thing to browse and just see what's out there.
So hard to turn Netflix off, though. Anyway, I know the market, we had to close the market almost immediately. The health unit requested that and suggested that. So we've been looking into an online forum for the vendors. They're with Greenbelt and a few other farm associations. We're looking into what's called local line, and many local farmers are using it. So it is a forum where they're set up. You can order, you can pay online, and what we would do is have Saturday morning pickup. So we're working closely with the health unit for that Saturday morning pickup as well, where you would drive in one way or walk in one way, exit the other way, making sure that there was as little contact as possible, which is great that the health unit is being very, very helpful and stringent, which we want them to be with their protocols. Mm-hmm. Another thing, you look at people, an interesting one that I heard of, another one, the Ginger Press, I emailed a few people just to find out, and she's having an online launch for a book, which is brand new. So I think it's on May 7th. Larry Jensen has a book coming out. So that's a completely new, exactly what you were saying, Jacquie. It's a completely new way for people to promote that. We're starting to, at the Georgian Bay Center of the Arts, one of our new things we've been working on the past week is having kits that you can take home. So curbside kit, basically. So we're working today on pottery, creating a greenware bowl or plate and sending it out to people, and they're able to decorate it through a technique called sgraffito. Our first one will be where it will be glazed. It'll have a black glaze on it. You scratch away, do a drawing on it, return it to us. We glaze it and fire it and send it back to you. So trying to think of things like that for kids as well. So these kind of kits of maybe a beading one and we're looking at a copper etching one, different things that we can package up and with minimal contact, ship it out, get it back, and then in a couple of weeks you receive your piece. Because I think that there's a lot of kids at home trying to figure out what to do. And circling back to, sorry, Carol, to what you were saying about some of the elderly people in the homes, that is an issue, and I'm hoping that people are making the effort to go into maybe some of the homes or call the homes and seeing if there's things that people need in there, because there is that disconnect between the internet and a lot of our older generation. And how can that be resolved?
Yeah. You're describing almost a new way of doing business. I mean, a dark cloud for sure, but there could be a silver lining for businesses in the future, because it's not just retail walking into a store or, an arts workshop. And who knows how this will evolve in the future. Do you see changes? Certainly with the DIA or with our local businesses, have people indicated, gee, this isn't bad. I may continue doing this kind of thing in the future. Not the COVID-19 thing. I just want to clarify.
Absolutely. I think, I know for us at Barebirch, we were sort of in the process of getting a new website anyway, just because our old service provider wasn't working anymore. But having this time to get it all put together and educating ourselves on how to do it, this is something that we will keep, down the road, that even whether you live locally or whether you don't live locally, that you can then come shop online and see what kind of things we offer, and even putting new things on our website that aren't just products, but learning how to maybe style different things in your home, or gifts for people at different things. And I know, Morag, we were chatting with Deb from the Rocking Horse, and she's doing something that Barebirch is also offering, is FaceTime tours of the store. So you can actually make it and go in and, we'll show you products. So far, we've mostly just been sending photos to people. But you can see what's available, so that, you can't physically walk through the store, but we offer virtual tours so you can see something. And I think Deb said they're even doing demonstrations of how toys work or things like that, so that people can do stuff like that. And I don't know that, virtual tours by demand will be something we'll carry on after. Back, we might have a lot of work, but it's something that we'll keep thinking about and putting on for people who can't actually make it into the store physically.
I noticed on Facebook yesterday that Shoppers was probably doing something similar, Shoppers Clothing, because there was a lineup of bags that were getting delivered to customers. So I assume that they were doing something similar and people were taking things home to try on. And because that's the one thing, clothing. And, another thing that Deb Haswell mentioned was just the amount of deliveries there was Costco, Amazon, a few of them, the big ones that are really, their delivery, they're much more busier than they were before, but there's still the opportunity to do that locally. So there's a lot of things that you maybe think you have to get on Amazon, but maybe you go to Barebirch, go to the Rocking Horse, go to Shoppers, that our local businesses are trying very hard to make it as easy as possible for everyone so that they can stay viable and solvent during this.
So sorry, Jackie, as a community, we really do have the ability to support our local businesses. You're presenting the opportunities for people to shop local, maybe by using their fingers on a keyboard instead of their feet walking through a door.
A telephone.
Or the telephone. Yeah. Jackie, you were going to say?
I was just going to say, even if you haven't heard of a specific business of what they're offering, or maybe they haven't offered it yet, if there's something you want or need, it's nice to consider a local business first and call them and say, is this something you can offer? Is this something that, can I just come pick something up and send you an e-transfer, give you my credit card, or can you deliver? And even if it's not something they've offered, I know most of them would be very happy just to say, yeah, of course, I'll drop that off, or I'll meet you at the store and open the door and you can grab it from the front. It's very flexible. Being a small business, you can make those accommodations for your customers. And it's really something that I think, even before this, that's something that small businesses do. And I think if you just ask, most would be so happy to help out.
I also think that
the motto that, go ahead, Mary.
When this is, you were talking a bit about when it's over, and Jackie was saying that things will, many of these procedures we put in place and protocols we will continue with. I think it's going to be a while before we're back at full steam ahead. I know with the Georgian-based Center of the Arts, we have a very big space, 6,500 square feet. So when we do start offering our classes back, we will do all the protocols. We will have the hand sanitizer. We will have stations set up separate, so people have lots of lots of space between them. I'm not using all the proper COVID-19 words, but so we're looking at when we do reopen, it's going to be different. It's going to be, it's going to happen. It's just going to be a different face once we reopen.
Yeah. The motto that I was sort of thinking about as you were describing about local businesses and how flexible and adaptable they are, it's almost like when in doubt, check it out locally. Just don't go further afield. Check it out in local business for sure. So
spring is coming, and people with their planting, I know that there's many of the nurseries are doing local line or doing ways that you can actually get your plants delivered to you. This is a very integral time in farming and planting and us doing our gardens and even something like that, you can get it, you can find it. Yeah.
The one thing as well, and you're mentioning certainly about web programs, all of that. Both the physical and mental health of people who are isolated at home is absolutely critical. And what you're describing with the gardening or with the classes online, or even just to be able to browse through a store in a video browse, I think is helpful for people who are feeling, as this goes on longer than we thought, very helpful to have those kind of emotional supports and release and things to do. You mentioned about children at home as well, and I'm sure that must be challenging for parents. Morag, you were talking about kits for children. So can you just discuss how that would work a little bit more for all those parents who are hanging onto their hair and going, ah!
Yes, and it's something we're just starting to work on. We're realizing that like you said, this is going to go on longer, and we need to think about things like that. So we have summer programs for kids and our March break camp, which was canceled, but we have looms. We have looms that we could send out to kids. So ideally what we will do is come up with a project, whether it's weaving or stamping metal. We would create a kit that would have everything you need in it, and then do a small video, which we would put on Vimeo, make it just accessible to the person that has purchased that kit, and a curbside pickup. So there's a Tupperware container full of everything you need to bead a heart or to do glass mosaic. So we would make sure it's almost like a cooking show. We dole out all the materials that we need, just enough that you need for that project, and send it out. We're working on that this week. I think it's I'm excited about it. We just keep on coming up with things that can be done. And it is a way, again, for us to stay viable and solvent.
Certainly the studies that I'm looking at, I mean, there's no doubt retail has had the most impact from the business community, for sure. And for sure, professional services are another area that's been impacted. How are you finding delivery services? You've mentioned, getting it delivered. Is that something local merchants are doing, or are there enough delivery agency around to get the products delivered to people's homes?
I think at least in the downtown core, most of the businesses are doing it themselves. So whether it's somebody that is the owner or an employee or maybe a family member of the owner or something like that, we're all just finding ways to make it work. It's all sort of a case by case basis right now, and whatever we can do to manage it is what's happening. And I think each business is doing it differently as well.
Certainly, I've been delivering masks to people that can't make it out. I just put it in their mailbox, and I do notice you skip the dishes around downtown a lot. So places like that, I see skip the dishes going into Sabitris to getting food delivered to people. I think a lot of the restaurants are not charging for the delivery. Some of them have taken that into their cost, and yeah, I'm quite touched by how everybody is being so helpful and supportive. There are so many people that have emailed me and said, I'm really concerned about your center, the Georgian Bay Center for the Arts you just opened. What can I do to help you? And the masks, people buying the masks, they're nice masks. I hope they wear them, but I think they're doing them to help us out. We have another income stream where we're doing memberships. So we had started our membership program before this happened, but now we are encouraging people, you want to help us out, if you took out a membership, that would be grand. So a membership entails for $100 for a year, you get sort of first notice on our newsletters. You are allowed at that point to apply for Open Studio. So if you've taken enough pottery courses or jewelry courses, you can, once you're a member, you can apply to come in and rent hours for Open Studio. And there's 10% off materials. So if you're buying stained glass from us, it's 10% off. So trying to encourage people to do things like that, to sign up for a member. If you were ever thinking about it, now's the time. And if you're ever thinking about anything with any of the businesses, I should do this. I've been thinking about doing that for this place. Do it now.
In other words, gift certificates are also a good idea to support. Yeah. Just purchase the gift certificates to support. We've got about a minute left in the program. What would you like to say to our community?
Just one more thing I just wanted to add about, if you don't have the means to financially support a local business, there's other things you can do as well. If you just want to help out, you can share posts on social media. You can leave positive reviews for them. If you have a few minutes, just sit down and say what you like about your local business. And then that way it's not out of everybody's pocket, but it's still showing some support to come through.
I want to thank both of you. I can't believe our time has gone by so quickly. Thank you to our viewing audience for joining us today. Please support our local businesses. You've been hearing some ideas on how you can do this, and I encourage you to do so. Thank you again for all that you're doing as a community to help each other in this COVID-19 pandemic. Please take care and take care of each other. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Anderson of The Parenting Show. Join me and my co-host Allison Schaefer, who's joining us by Skype, to bring you a very special edition of The Parenting Show as we talk about COVID-19, only on Rogers TV.
Hello, I'm Liz Dowdswell, Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. In 2008, carbon monoxide, a deadly invisible gas, killed an entire family in our province. That tragedy led to a new law requiring homes with potential CO sources to have alarms. John Gignac's family members passed away that day, and he shares his story to save others.
Please make sure you have working CO alarms in your home. Protect your family today.
This is Rogers TV.
Hey folks, it's me, Giovanni Petiti, and this is the RTV Quiz Show. If you've never heard of this show, I got one question for you. When did you get out on parole? This is the reason why people are still happy about the whole quarantine situation. We make the most fun you can have in a half an hour and not get arrested. This is unbelievable, folks. I gotta tell you right now, this is the most honest show on television. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, number one, okay, folks, listen to me. I know what you're thinking, right? That's true. I need a haircut. I need a shave. But more importantly, I need your RTV quiz show love, okay? Unless that's gonna cost $2.99 a minute because now apparently my wife checks the Visa bills. You can only call the 1-900 Weather Channel so often. Anyway, I need your RTV quiz show love. What I need you to do is join me on the Twitter, on the Insta-scam, on the Facebook, on everything, and tell all your friends what a great time you're having on this show because listen, your feedback has been incredible. Every time I go to the email, I get this warm feeling I get inside my heart, usually when I drink too much scotch, but this is way better. I am stoked. We're going to get through this difficult time together, but apart, all right? I think my junior prom date was the first one to quiz it. Now, this is a big shout-out because I'm getting this. Wilmot, no N, Wilmot. Wilmot is a town in the Giovanni and me, Rogers TV quiz show family who've given me so much incredible feedback. All the people, they're great. I gotta tell you right now, I think I like them better than the people from New Hamburg. I'm just saying, because the love is right off the chart, these people. All right, so this show is dedicated to them. I got the Wilmot official headgear. This is why the big shout out to them. All right, I love you guys and nobody else. You change the name of your town because it's difficult for pronunciation. All right, folks, here we go. Round one. The category is the environment. Now, since this lockdown, I got to tell you, the big winner of all this is the environment. Especially squirrels. I notice the squirrels are very happy because usually squirrels are nature's speed bumps. But now there's no traffic, so they're happy. They're a little nuts, but they're happy. All right, here we go, folks. Question number one. What Canadian landmark sees a flow of 750,000 gallons of water per second? Not my bathroom. It's not there. I fixed it for you. Number two, which mountain chain would you find Mount Everest? So Mount Everest, tallest mountain in the world. What is the name of the mountain chain it's found in? chain. Chain of mountains. People in Wilmot love it when I sing. What is the driest populated continent on Earth? It's not Utah, because it's not a continent, but But what is the driest continent on Earth that's populated? 2 or 4. What is the largest freshwater lake in the world? The largest freshwater lake in the world. Number 5. What American state did the Exxon Valdez oil spill occur? No, Carla, it's not Greece. It's not. I know it. The clue might be in it, but it's not. It's not as really a state either, Greece. All right, this category, folks, is fun and games. Fun and games, because you know what? Everybody's now playing games. Family time, because we're all locked up together. And hey, that's what could bring a family closer together than a nice friendly game of Monopoly, right? Because that always ends great. All right. Speaking of Monopoly, what 2 properties are the cheapest in Monopoly? What? It's another fun fact that only one company makes Monopoly. Hashtag not that ironic. Question number 7. In what game might you peg out? P-E-G, peg out. Married with Children? Question number 8. 8. 8. Which of the following is not a suspect in the game of Clue? Is it Mr. Green, Professor Plum, or Lieutenant Lemon? You know that answer, Carla? Oh, newsflash, Carla does not have a clue. Number 9. What color is the 6 ball in billiards? Carla just said exactly the same as a 9 ball. That's Carla. There's 2 9 balls in 8 ball. All right, question 10. All right, now this question, folks. Listen, this question it's about Scrabble, and it comes with a serious warning. Okay, apparently, usually Scrabble is a fun family game. Fun for the whole family. But there's a big news article. I don't know if you caught it. During this quarantine, a 5-year-old boy ate 7 Scrabble tiles, and nobody knows how it's going to turn out, but it could spell disaster. Oh, great. Question number 10. In this game of Scrabble, how many points is the letter Z worth? Or Z? Although nobody calls it a zebra. Just saying. All right, folks. It's time for the round one. Round one. Answers. Which Canadian landmark with the what? Niagara Falls. Huh? Niagara Falls. It's not just about the wax museums. Although, have you seen the wax Paris Hilton? It's hot. Not that hot because she could melt, but still. Number 2. Mount Everest is found in the Himalayas mountain chain. All right, number 3. This is very important. Some people, if you put Antarctica, then you're an idiot. Because I said populated, okay? It clearly said populated. The driest continent is Australia. I know, they drink a lot of beer there, I don't get it. But they don't have a lot of rain. Number 4. The largest freshwater lake in the world, Lake Superior. Number 5, what American state? Exxon Valdez, Alaska. I know. It's up there. Everybody forgets about it. Round two. Answers. You're going to put graphics, right? Because then I'm going to just look like an idiot. Going, we got to do something. Post. All right, fun and games. The 2 cheapest properties are Baltic Ave and Mediterranean Avenue. That's where they put Mediterranean. That's where they put all the paisans on it. I grew up in a very tough Italian middle-class neighborhood. We used to call it the Spaghetto. Number 7. All right. What game might you peg out? It's cribbage. If you got this question right, congratulations on your 83rd birthday. Question 8. Which of the following is not a suspect in the clue? It's Lieutenant Lemon. Like that too. There's no paisans in this game, eh? Yeah. There's no Captain Luigi. I know it's kind of. Question number 9. What color is the number 6 billiard ball? Green. And how many points is the letter Z worth? 10. Huh? How'd you do, folks? After the first 2 rounds, let me know. Put it on the Instagram. Put it on the Twitter. Don't forget the hashtag RTV quiz and the @RTV quiz, all right? This is event. Don't go away. Send me a picture for crying out loud. So I know I'm not doing this alone in my basement. We'll be back right after this.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
What kind of show do you want to see on Rogers TV? What interests you? Log on to rogerstv.com, fill out a show proposal, and tell us about your segment idea. We want to know what you want to see. Rogers TV, only on Rogers.
Are you a woman experiencing abuse? Do you know a woman experiencing abuse? Help is available any time of day or night. Sheltersafe.ca is an online map that helps you find a women's shelter or transition house that meets your needs so you can live a life free from violence. Sheltersafe.ca. Help is just a click away.
Folks, welcome back to part 2 of the RTV quiz show. It's an incredible show. It's all the fun and excitement of regular quiz, but with just more unique prizes. Okay, now, folks, we got a lot of flack with some of the low-quality prizes that we had here on the show. Now, this is not like The Price is Right. You know, you win the 1 round and you get a nice living room set, and then you win the big thing and you get like a car and a trip to like Hawaii, and then you come back for another 5 times and you win the state of Nevada. Well, this is a Canadian TV show. So, like, definition, remember that? Definitions. You win like if you're on that show for 78 times in a row, all-time champion, you get a Brother typewriter. Show a picture of the Brother typewriter, because the young kids, you know, that was a great gift back in the. But this is not even a Canadian gift. This is a Canadian cable quiz show. So our prize is budget. But listen, we broke the vault. We got something exciting. Okay, Paramount Pictures has just come out with the remake of The Invisible Man, and this is going to be fantastic for anybody who likes to collect movie paraphernalia. This is only going to go up in value. So Invisible Man, I have an autographed picture of the Invisible Man right here. This is fantastic. It's autographed. You can't talk because it's an invisible ink as well. But folks, this is only going to go up in value. Okay. What you need to do is you have to tweet out something about the show or on Instagram at RTV Quiz down at the bottom. You do that and you're eligible to win this incredible prize. All right, round 2. Let's go. 2. This category is history, folks. Don't change the channel. It's going to be good. History. Okay, here we go. Napoleon's rule as Emperor of France ended shortly. True. True. There's more to the question? Okay. Napoleon's rule as Emperor of France ended shortly after his defeat at this battle in 1815. 1815 had a battle. He lost. And everybody said, Napoleon who? Number 12, which of the following inventions was first patented? Okay, was it the rubber band, the cash register, chewing gum, or a dishwasher? Out of all those inventions, which ones got a patent first? In what city did American colonists famously dump an entire shipment of tea into the harbor? What city was that? They dumped the tea. Number 14. What was the name of the Soviet satellite that was the first to be launched into space in 1957? What was the name of the satellite? And a Russian name. Question 15. All right, they get it. Question 15. What monarch of the Zulu kingdom was assassinated by his half-brother? This question was rejected on Jeopardy! It was too hard for Jeopardy! All right, folks, round 4. First, a small joke. A hot dog, a hamburger, and a slice of pizza walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve food here. Speaking of food and pizza, our next topic is pizza. That's called a segue. And if you do it perfect, no one even notices if you do it so perfectly, just how I did it. What meat topping is featured in over 36% of all pizzas in the United States? Number 17. I refuse to ask this question. I want my agent and my lawyer on the phone. I'm not doing this. Under protest, here's question 16. What country was Hawaiian pizza invented in? In what country was Hawaiian pizza invented? Crime. It's a crime! Number 18. In the movie Home Alone, what style of pizza was a favorite of Kevin McAllister? At Home Alone, they got like 4 Home Alone, which, I don't know, was 5 Home Alone movies. You'd think someone would basically call the Child Protective Services on his family. Oh, we left Kevin home again for the 5th time. What fresh herb is used as a topping on a margarita pizza? Which topping? What distant location did Pizza Hut deliver a 6-inch salami pizza to in 2001? What distant location did Pizza Hut deliver this pizza to? Okay, folks, it's time for round 3. Round 3. Answers. Let's see how you did. Napoleon's battle that he lost was a battle of Waterloo. Waterloo, baby, Waterloo. If you're an ABBA fan, you would know that. Waterloo. Which of these inventions was first? The rubber band. Yeah, the rubber band was patented, and then about 20 minutes later, they patented the phrase, hey, stop that. You're going to poke somebody's eye out with that thing. Number 13. What city did they dump the tea? Huh? Boston. Home of the 16th best team in NHL. Number 14, the name of the satellite, Sputnik. Number 15. All right, the monarch of the Zulu kingdom that was assassinated by his half-brother. Ready? His name was Sakazulu. That's Zaka Khan. That's a different sound. If you got that right, you're too smart for this show. All right, round four answers. Let me see how you're doing. After this, you're going to tweet this out to me for sure. Here it goes. What meat topping? Over 36% of pepperoni. Pepperoni. I don't know what they do for vegetarians, Carla. Italian people generally are not vegetarians. Vegetarian comes from the Italian word for very poor hunter. So, I don't know what to tell you. What country invented the Hawaiian pizza? You're never going to get this, folks. Canada. I know. Betrayed me. I just took the knife out of my back. Canada. The true North, strong, and lame the Hawaiian pizza. The kid, the Home Alone kid, his favorite, the cheese pizza. I know what you're saying. The guy lives in a $3 million mansion, but he can only afford the cheese pizza. God bless America. The ingredient on the margarita pizza, what is that? It's basil. Okay, the longest delivery for the Pizza Hut. Where'd they go? The International Space Station. Folks, that's it. We're going to take a break. Don't go away. Don't change this channel. Let me know how you're doing, and we'll be right back. There's nothing else on TV. I'll get the dog after you. You change the channel.
COVID-19 is changing our world and our lives, and it's changing by the hour. Watch CPAC throughout this crisis for unfiltered live news conferences, connecting you with political leaders and health experts 24 hours a day. The vital information you need on TV, online, on social, so you can see clearly how you are impacted day by day. CPAC. See for yourself.
These are uncertain times, and in these moments, we're reminded of the importance and generosity of volunteers. At Rogers TV, we are truly grateful for our volunteer crew members. Their involvement strengthens and inspires us. During National Volunteer Week, we at Rogers TV applaud you, community TV volunteers, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Hi, I'm Sharon Skelly, host of Community Close-Up. Please watch us every week here on Rogers TV.
Welcome back. I knew you were going to come back. You can't get in. This is the crack cocaine of TV quiz shows. You're addicted. Forget about it, all right? Just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. This is the final round, a little round I like to call round 5. All right, folks, it's about movies. A lot of people are watching a lot of movies. They're down in the lockdown, shutdown, quarantine, okay, folks? And I also understand on a related subject that they're talking about a possible baby boom after this quarantine because, you know, but if you already have kids, like in my house, basically if my quarantine had a movie title, it would be Debbie Does Nothing. Here we go. Name the movie this quote is from. Year 21. All the gin joints and all the towns and all the world, she walks into mine. What movie's that from? Number 22. I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley. Obviously, a movie with Shirley in it. I was told to read this exactly how it was written and do not give any clues. So here it goes. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown? I amuse you? I make you laugh? This is it's not my wedding video. It's not, it's not the honeymoon director's cut. Number 24, a liger. It's like a lion and a tiger mixed, bred for its skills in magic. Good. Okay, I'm gonna tell you now, it's not the Tiger King. The answer to every question from now on in the history of the world is the Tiger King. It's killing me in the ratings over here. I'll spoil it. Hey, I'll spoil alert, Tiger King. Everybody dies at the end. And he's not really a king. Number 25. And don't forget, I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her. My testosterone just dropped 14 points after reading that quote. All right, that's it, folks. All right, it's got the answer. This is the bonus round. Every question is worth double points. Okay, here we go. Number 21, that's Casablanca. Oh, the gin joints. Yeah, Casablanca. That's right. Number 22, a movie is Airplane. Airplane. It's got O.J. Simpson in it. Because O.J. Simpson is he's mad because they might Twitter might cancel his. He's got a Twitter account where he gives football tips like for betting, and apparently he took the Denver Ford Broncos over the San Francisco 49 Stab Wolves. So, number 23, I make you laugh, I amuse you. Come on, that's Goodfellas. A little hard because a lot of mob movies get mixed up. Goodfellas. Joe Pesci. Number 24, a liger. Now it's Napoleon Dynamite. If you got that right, you should get 700 extra bonus points because you are cool. For sure, love that movie. Best movie. Napoleon Dynamite. P.S. Go for Patreon. Number 25. Don't forget, I'm just a boy standing in front of a girl, standing in front of a... Okay, whatever. Notting Hill. See, guys, if you've been out of the dating game for a while, if you've been married for like more than 10 years, this is a movie you would have taken your girlfriend to watch because you were so desperate for any kind of action. That's a low point. How'd you do? Huh? And most importantly, I want to know how I did. Did you have fun? Did you like the show? Please let me know on all the social media stuff. You can also go to www.rogerstv.com/RTV quiz show. You can see repeats of the show. You can have a lot of fun, and you can leave some viewer feedback. Folks, I gotta tell you, I can't tell you how happy I am to be here with you for this half an hour, because it's a half an hour I'm not spending with my wife. Till next time, I love you and nobody else. Stay safe, people.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Merton. I'm the host of HealthLink. HealthLink connects home, community, and healthcare. Please join me for HealthLink on Rogers TV.
Hey everyone, I'm Christina of Homebodies Fitness. Join me for your at-home fitness routine. Let's all get fit together. Only on Rogers TV, Homebodies Fitness.
These are uncertain times, and in these moments, we're reminded of the importance and generosity of volunteers. At Rogers TV, we are truly